But they can't control me. It's up.
Hotep, good people. I'm Rod of God.
And I'm Niccole with 2 C's, and this is the
The Unorthodox
Unorthodox Perspective.
Perspective. On this video, Niccole came up with a topic. I told her I didn't want to know anything about it, so I'm coming in with an unbiased opinion. I don't know anything about the topic, so I'm going to be surprised just like you are, and we're going to discuss it. We're going to display some facts and some opinions and let you, the people, draw your own conclusions and, more importantly, do your research and find out what is really fact. So, Niccole, you could take it from here.
Okay, so this topic is about the Balenciaga controversy. So I don't know. I guess
Hold on, so the viewers know, I don't know anything about that either. I haven't, just because she said that, I haven't been online. I've been doing other things. I haven't been online. I don't have a clue what the controversy is about. So once again, pardon the interruption.
okay. So yeah, it's about a week ago. I would say they released an ad campaign, and their campaign was featuring children in with holding like teddy bears in bondage, right? So like leather bondage, like
S
yeah,
S&M or what is it?
it is,
Yeah, I know what
yeah.
you're
So
saying.
like that type of stuff. So
Mm.
of course, people was outraged or whatever, and it got to trending on social media, and it was a lack of, I guess, at first, celebrities that was even speaking up about it or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, saying anything about it until it got more traction. And then people started, coming out saying stuff or whatever. But you have to go and actually look at the campaign because you could see they pulled it now, but you need to
Mm-hmm.
see exactly
Can
what
you still
people.
find pictures of it?
Yeah, no, yeah, you could
Okay, well,
definitely.
I'll put them back here.
Yeah. So you could definitely see the pictures, and it looks risky, and it's like, why would they do that? So when they finally, I guess, put their apology letter out there, which was actually just maybe yesterday or the day before, they
Wait. So when did this campaign actually come out? When did it
it
first
was
come
at
out?
least last, I would say, about a week ago.
I mean, you got to give.
I don't know the exact date or day. I just
So
know
towards the end of November, like the last
before Thanksgiving.
before Thanksgiving.
Hmm.
Okay, so they put it out before Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
and they are just now. We got 2 days until till the 1st of December, so they're just now putting out an apology.
Well, yeah, coming out saying, they didn't mean to offend or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then yesterday, I believe, now they're saying they're suing the production company. Something about they're suing, I
Mm-hmm.
guess, the production company.
They suing the fall guy, and that's
Yeah,
all they're doing
exactly. Because
because they had
ultimately,
to okay that for it to get
exact,
out. So
exactly.
let's go back to the beginning. Can you tell me,
Hmm.
because I don't know, and the viewers, listeners, uh, when was Balenciaga started and by who?
Um, it was started in, let me see, 19 it was founded in 1919 by the
Mm,
Spanish designer Cristobal, I believe that's how you
Cristobal.
pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
Balenciaga, so that's his name. His last name is Balenciaga,
Cristobal
in
Balenciaga.
San Sebastian, Spain. So in
So
Spain.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it was Spanish. I thought
Hmm.
it was probably like Italian or something. And I didn't know that it was founded in 1919. So that's all good information to know. Okay.
So it's over 100 years old. The company is
Right.
103 years old.
Hmm. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows the basics about Balenciaga. Do they have clothes as well? They have
Mhm.
shoes and they have clothes,
Yeah,
and it's a
it's a whole
designer
designer house.
design
Yeah.
yeah, it's a
Hmm.
designer line, very popular with athletes and actors and rappers and R&B singers and very famous people. Is very popular.
Hmm.
So to recap, Balenciaga put out an ad campaign with children holding teddy bears in bondage gear. So with gag balls and leather straps and whips and all this type of thing.
And then, not to mention that, I guess if you got to scroll in, some people scrolled in is because it's stuff all in the background, and on one of it, it seems like it's a court documents, and the court documents are like about child trafficking or something. It's very weird that that is in the background
In the
of it,
background of what?
of the campaign, of some of the pictures, because it's a campaign, so it's pictures.
So when they put this campaign together with this risque, these risque pictures of children, they put something about child trafficking in the background of it.
It's like it's a whole bunch of like envelopes and letters and stuff. It's just
But
random.
what I'm saying, that's in the actual
Yeah,
campaign.
somebody's like, now you have to verify if this is, if it's photoshopped or not. But yeah, somebody zoomed in, and you can see it's like slightly, you can see a court document, and it says something about like,
I'm gonna provide some pictures right
yeah,
here,
like child trafficking or something. And then this is the company that just one of the companies that just dropped Kanye West, right? So Kanye West, of course, he had something to say about it, but he basically was saying how he was saying how no celebrities was speaking up about it. They wasn't saying it. So he basically telling you, who's controlled, because they're not saying anything about that, but they had everything to say about him.
And this is true. Like, so first of all, let me just say I'm not actually shocked or surprised, because these large companies like this that are run by these higher ups, people higher up on the pyramid, and a lot of these things are sick. A lot of these people are sick. Things that go on behind the scenes that, like, we have heard of before. Excuse me. We have heard of before. A lot more things are coming out now. But just imagine the things that haven't come out, the things that we don't know, the things that we haven't been privy to yet. So one of my favorite quotes by Max Planck, he was a physicist, one of the great scientists. He said, "Not only is the world stranger than you imagine, it's stranger than you can imagine." So just let that one word make the difference. Let that sink in for a second. Like, the wildest, sickest, craziest thing you could ever conjure up in your mind or imagine, the world is even stranger and sicker than that. That's crazy. That's wild. That's wild. So I'm not surprised by these Balenciaga, and I can't even say allegations, because they have the ad campaign is out, have pictures of it and all of that. What I'm confused is, how do they not know that this backlash was gonna come? Like, and obviously they you said at some point they're suing somebody as a fall guy to say that this was their fault and not the actual company. But I'm sure they had to have some approval. They couldn't just put this campaign out without Balenciaga's permission. They had to see it. They don't just put things together. They have tester ads, and they say, well, what about this and what about that? Oh, change this, or no, take. So they had to see it.
Yes.
Which I'm just confused on, how did they think there was gonna be little to no backlash about this? And I'm just gonna say this: if they were comfortable enough to put this out, what does that say about us?
Exactly.
About us, to from their perspective, saying, hey, we can do what we want, we'll put this out. And what are they going to do? Nobody's going to say anything. People love our brand. People love our sneakers and our clothes so much. They love it more than morals and values and standards and children. You know what I'm saying? And protecting people. So that's really wild. Or maybe they just, they don't think people are woke enough to see it. But we see it. We see it.
Yeah. I think is a little bit of both, is because they clearly know that is not appropriate. I mean, just by look, like I said, I saw the pictures. Just by that, it looks inappropriate. So they knew, but I think it's both of what you said. Like they know that they could do what they want, and what are we gonna do? Or they probably not even gonna notice because they always put
Yeah.
stuff in our face, and a lot of people don't catch it.
Right. And I feel like too that Kanye is correct, because a lot of people, celebrities and melanated celebrities, were quick to jump on Kanye's case, but not quick to jump on his side. Because, first of all, just the Balenciaga thing aside, we're going to do a separate video about Kanye and Kyrie and the Jewish community. But just really quickly, a lot of people spoke up against Kanye, but I don't know if they really listened to what he said. Or if they did, they just proved his point, saying that they're controlled by the people who are offended by his comments. And then with this Balenciaga thing coming out, this campaign coming out, and Kanye spoke up again. He's very vocal, and I respect that about him. He doesn't fear the consequences because he cares about you and I. He cares about the woke, the conscious community, the woke people. He cares about his melanated people. You know, he just cares about people in general. To say that this is not right, you know what I'm saying? This is the truth. These are the facts that I've dug up. But at any rate, none of these celebrities, same celebrities that were speaking against him in that area, said anything about Balenciaga. So once again, it proves Kanye's point that they are under the thumb of someone or something, some entity, some corporation, some group of people or whatever. Because I mean, that's sick. Like, why would you have children holding, like, that's taking the innocence of children, which we have all heard that, if you subscribe to the Illuminati theories, that they are into, you know, taking the innocence of a child through sodomy and, blood sacrifices and drinking children's blood and things of this nature. I mean, I know that's graphic, but we have to keep it real and just say what it is and get this information out there. For those who don't know, remind those who may be sleeping or forgot, you know what I'm saying? And just to arm and activate the people who know and want to make a change and do something. So,
And to that, what you just said, like with the sacrificing and things of that nature, I don't know how connected this could be, but the rabbit hole goes deep with this Balenciaga thing coming out. Recently how it was the guy that was into the crypto, he got,
yeah,
you
so
know,
for those of you who don't know that story, I can't remember the guy's name, but it was a young uh million or billionaire. He was 23 years old. He I don't know if he started or he was very high up with one of the crypto companies,
mhm.
and he put out a tweet saying that there were some people high up that were running a sex ring out of, what was it, Florida somewhere,
I believe so. I can't remember the exact
or something. They
location,
were running a sex
but
ring or
it's
whatever,
child trafficking.
child
Yeah.
trafficking and all these things. And he
Hmm.
said they were going to send his ex-girlfriend to him because she was a spy or whatever, she was working for them, and they were going to torture him to death. So after he put this, I have to look up his name too, and I'll try to look it up and put it in here. But
Hmm.
after he put that tweet out, 3 days later, he was found dead, and they said he had drowned. Which, who was it else? We was talking about someone else too that they found and he drowned too.
Hmm.
But it's like, come on, y'all. Like, he spoke out, he died. And then someone else spoke out and they died the same way. Y'all just
Hmm.
switch it up a little bit. Like, come on. And once again, I'm just saying, what does that say about us? You know what I'm saying? They really are not putting the effort to even try to fool us anymore, because some of us, some of the people are under so deep under the psychosis and brainwashing that they can't even see, like, it's not even fathomable, it's not even feasible that these things can or are happening. They're like, oh,
Hmm.
it doesn't work like that though, nobody's doing that, the world, da da da. I mean, come on, people, you got to take the blinders off and see see life for what it is, especially when the evidence are laid out right there before you. Now, some people say it's conspiracy theories, but just real quick on that, out of all of the conspiracy theories, you mean to tell me none of them are right? You don't think any of them are right? So that's,
Right.
that's, I don't know, that's crazy. So the Balenciaga thing is crazy. The crypto thing is crazy. But me personally, just so y'all know, I have never owned a pair of Balenciagas and I never will. Honestly, like I said, I'm not talking down or talking about anyone who has supported them or even will continue to support them. Um, you make your own choices. But I'm saying I never liked the style of the shoes and the clothes. It just wasn't my style. So I never bought from Balenciaga. But now, after hearing this, I definitely won't. Especially, until we need to know if these, what happened. We need all of the facts and what are they doing from this point forward. But me personally, I haven't supported them and I won't. And like I said, it's not a slight, it's not a jab, it's not a poke at anyone who has supported them before. But I'm just asking you from this point forward, let's think about who we are supporting. Just like who is it? Adidas, they canceled Yay. I feel like we need to cancel Adidas. We need to cancel Balenciaga. Who had Kyrie? Nike.
Nike. Hmm.
I mean, and trust me, I know melanated people and niggas because it's a difference. But let's just keep it real. We love Nike, but when they do these type of things, we have to have unity and show our power. None of these companies would be in the position that they were if it wasn't for us. Run DMC, way back in the day, they started that the Adidas with no shoestrings. They got that popping for them. You know what I'm saying? Balenciaga, the rappers. You know what I mean? The we got all of these things popping and in the light for them. And what do they do for us? Do they give back? Do they give to our communities? Do they give to college funds? Do they do anything for us besides throw these type of things in our face that that's a slap in the face? So I'm just encouraging people to look at the brands that you support. I mean, let's start honestly buying our own brands. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at some melanated brands and start supporting those. So
Um, yeah, no, I agree. And I will say that because like I said that no celebrities really spoke out about it. But
mhm,
after Kanye said something, I guess the day after,
mhm,
Kim Kardashian, she she said she broke her silence on it and basically was just saying that she'd been quiet for a while thinking about it, and of course
mhm,
she condemns sexualizing children, and
mhm.
but at the end of the day she was like she has to evaluate her relationship, because I don't know if she have
Some dealings
some
with them.
deal with them, but I
Mhm,
guess she do, because she was like she have to evaluate her relationship with them depending on how they move forward and all that
mhm.
type of stuff. So
Well, I mean, it makes sense when you are in the who's who. I know people have their hands in many pots and they deal with people. So,
hmm
you know, I don't agree with everything that Kim does either. But like I said, that's a separate video. We're gonna just focus on the Balenciaga thing.
hmm
Um, but I hope she makes the right decision and sets the tone for the people that blindly follow her.
hmm
There's people that look to the Kardashians like goddesses. You know what I'm saying? What they say is Bible, what they say is truth. And that's a very, very dangerous position to put anyone in because you don't know their true intentions and just when it all boils down to it, none of us are perfect. So we're gonna let somebody, you're gonna let somebody down at some point, or somebody's gonna let you down at some point. But I mean, especially if they have, ill intentions or a malefic plan behind it, then that's really you gotta just be careful who or what you put in that God position or who you worship in, or you know what I'm saying? So just be careful.
and I have a question
Hmm.
for you, is because some people were saying, and along with Shaq, like how Kanye West, he condemned them, but they were like, you were working with them though, and you only condemning them because they dropped you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say to that? I guess how do you feel about that? Do you think if this ad would have came out when he was still dealing with them, do you
Mm-hmm.
think he would have handled it different? Do you think he still would have called them out, or what do you think?
Well, honestly, I don't know. I can't say because I'm not Kanye,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know Kanye personally.
Mm-hmm.
But judging by the way things are going now, all I could say is that I really would like to believe so,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope so. I hope he would have, like I said, because Kanye is on uh, a truth tour, I would like to call it. You
Mm-hmm.
know, he's out just telling the truth and he's exposing a lot of people. So honestly, I said I can't say either way because I'm
Mm-hmm.
not Kanye and I don't know him. So, but like I said, I will hope so. And then like from the looks of things, the way things are going right now, I would like to believe that he would have.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I would think he would have had to say
Yeah.
something.
I mean, because all of these people are turning on him because he started whistleblowing. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's the whole reason why these relationships are going bad
Mm-hmm.
with Kanye and these companies because he is blowing the whistle. So I would like to think that yes,
Yeah.
he would have told on Balenciaga or he would have, you know, spoke on it or exposed them in
Mm-hmm.
some way. So yeah.
Okay.
You got anything else to say on this Balenciaga
Um,
thing?
Honestly, not really too much because, like you, I never bought Balenciaga. I never,
Mhm.
honestly, I don't know their prices, but I know they're high end. So I
Yeah,
don't even know
very high
if
end. Trust
I
me,
don't
very
know
high end.
if there's a lot of their sales even come from us. I'm not sure on the statistics with that. So it's
Mhm.
like how people like, oh, cancel them. Is like if we like who really buying their stuff
I mean,
besides the
but
celebrity, them.
honestly, no, I know quite a few people that have it. So
Okay.
I mean, even if it's only 10% of their sales come from us,
Hmm.
still, why
No,
give them that 10%? So
that's
I don't think that really matters like how, but I get what you're
no,
saying.
that I mean that's true. Whoever is supporting it, whatever shouldn't. But I'm just saying I
Yeah,
don't know like the statistics
right.
if that even would affect if we was to
Hmm.
stop. Like would that even affect their overall
Right. So
success? But yeah, I wouldn't support them. I don't like the way their shoes, none of that look anyway. So yeah.
I'll just say this. Um, they had that ad with the children in it, a sexualized ad with children in it, pedophilia, and all of these things associated with children or associated with sick fetishes with children is terrible. It's sick and it's inexcusable. I think that we need to stand up and fight this and figure out what's going on. I mean, and not just with Balenciaga, across the board. Like I said, the innocence of children is precious, you know, and it's this is ridiculous. Like I think anyone that does wrong to a child, especially in a sexual manner, I have no sympathy for you, and I think that you deserve what's coming to you. So with that, I'm gonna just say we're gonna do some more research and possibly make a part 2 to this video. So for all of you who are watching this video, we thank you for your support. We like comment, leave your comments if we missed something, if you know more about the story, if you know some of the statistics and the facts, please comment below and let us know. We'll come back, make a part 2, and let everyone, you know, have their time to say what they want through the comments, and we'll come back and give more information in another video. So, Niccole, anything else you want to say?
Um, I would say one more thing. While people are like cancel Balenciaga, I would just say research and see what else do they own? Do they own any other
Mm-hmm.
companies or labels or whatever, and cancel them too. So
Right.
that's it.
All right. So I'm Rada God,
And I'm Niccole with 2 C's.
and this has been the
The
Unorthodox
unorthodox perspective.
Perspective. Thank you for watching. Hotep.
Peace.